Hello all you wonderful Pisceans and all the cross watchers. Welcome to my channel. As you can see, I have already laid the cards out. I will be doing a bit of shuffling for clarifying cards for the tarot cards. Right, let's start off with your first card from the Moonology deck. I'm going to be putting all the decks and all the decks that I'm using in the reading. I will be putting in the description box below, as well as a lot of information on my channel. Please remember, Pisceans, that these readings are general readings, so they won't resonate with every single Piscean out there. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, please have a look at your moon sign, rising sign, and Venus signs. I have put a link in the description box below that you can go into, and it'll work out what those signs are for you, and then go and have a look at those readings that I've done for those different signs, and maybe they will resonate with you. Okay, Pisceans, let's go ahead. So the card is the first quarter moon, and its meaning is your commitment is being tested. Okay, so in December your commitment is going to be tested. You know, there could be some challenges coming your way, Pisceans, in the month of December. It's just the universe testing you. So we all get tested in this lifetime. We all have to learn lessons, and we all have to get through things. So if you do feel tested in your relationship, it's just actually the universe is trying to make your bond stronger, or make you stronger for that matter. And also, you know, the answer to your question, whatever question you've been asking, the answers, the angels are saying yes, but not now. So I'd say wait until January or February. You know, sometimes we've got to be tested in relationships, so that we can realize how much we actually want to be with this person. Because sometimes, you know, we take people for granted, and we take our relationships for granted, especially the ones that we love the most. And what the universe does is, you know, it'll test you, and something will happen, and it'll show it'll show you yourself how much this person actually means to you when things do go wrong. You know, for example, if your partner had to just walk away, you know, or not talk to you, or keep you at arm's length for a while, you miss them so much, and it just makes you realize how much you actually miss that person and appreciate them. So it's a good thing to be tested with your commitment, and the angels are asking you, it's time to recommit, you know, to something that you've ignored, or someone that you've been ignoring. So it's time to recommit to that. And yeah, so that's what I'm getting from this card. All right, and then we have the butterfly in the animal spirit deck. And the butterfly, it's an air sign. Kind of pretty card, kind of pretty. Butterflies are always so pretty. But the butterfly meaning, you know, when this card comes out, it's basically you're going through a metamorphosis, you're going through a huge change and transformation. You will be in December, or maybe in December, beginning January. Your whole relationship will be going through a change, and this is obviously due to the fact that you are willing to recommit, because you've realized how much this person really means to you, and you know, you're not going to be taking this for granted any longer. So there's a huge change in the relationship, Pisces, for your month of December. You know, there could be a bit of discomfort, so just be extra patient, and you know, try and be kind during this month of December. You know, when we go through change, there is a bit of discomfort. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But it's how we handle those situations that, you know, how things turn out. So as I always say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, Pisceans. You know, basically just let your, you know, let your people around you, your tribe, you know, let them support you, you know, let them support you for a while you're going into this transformation. So you're going through the cocoon stage, and there's going to be a major transformation, and it's going to be beautiful as butterflies are. You know, try also, Pisces, just try and, on a daily basis, maybe just commit to one thing every single day. So for example, meditation, make sure that you do it every single day, you know, commit to that, and it'll teach you how to commit to things and people and you know, things that you need to commit to. So just take one thing and start off with one thing and commit to that, and see how things change for the better, you know, for in the positive sense. Alright, so Brandon Bays, the journey, we have communication, and the card says, in what ways might you have been shut down or in denial of late? So as the Moonology card was saying, that, you know, your commitment is being tested. So you're realizing that you've missed your partner, whatever situation it is. It could, well, this is a relationship reading, so it will be your relationship. So whoever you took for granted and left, you know, have put it at arm's length, it needs to be, you need to recommit to that, and to the relationship. And communication is a huge thing in this relationship. For any relationship, there must be communication, otherwise it just falls apart in the end, you know, it frays. It's like a piece of material, you know, one thread comes out and then the whole thing gets unraveled. So rather get the communication, and then you both know where each other stands. If you felt guarded, it's time to drop the armor. If you've been protecting yourself, it's time to risk exposure. If you've been playing a game of blame or projection, it's time to stop and be honest. So there was obviously no communication in this, and so this whole relationship seems to me, these are the guidance cards, so this whole relationship is going to transform. It's being tested at the moment, and this is a nice heads up for you, Pisces, cross watchers, for the month of December. So whatever we could, because everything is free will, we can change these up. We change all the negative parts and we can change it into positive, so that we don't have to go through all this. But so hopefully you get to hear this reading before anything does happen. This is your invitation to be real and to share with someone from a place of openness and compassion. This is your opportunity to stop the story and speak from the heart and of the emotions. Be it painful or be it blissful. What's really here, what can't be said, what must be said. Let truth alone speak simply. Then forgive. This is quality communication. So the angels are saying you need this quality communication to transform this relationship, because at the moment it's going through, your commitment is being tested in the relationship. Well, at the moment it is December, so this is for December month. Communication, very important, Pisces. And then a lot of signs have got this, you know, be in nature and, meditate, get some quiet time. And this is maybe, what you need is to contemplate after this. Maybe you've been through a turmoil, and this is why this relationship is going to change after communication. So just find your peace. Go in nature, Pisces, and find your peace there. And be calm, and, everything, all will be well. Even if you go 5 minutes, into your garden, or if you're near the beach, go on the beach, even if it's just for 5 minutes, 5 minutes a day, just so that you can be alone and just, get your peace of mind and ground yourself a little bit. The angels are asking you to interact with nature more often, Pisces. So if you can do this, maybe make this your commitment, your daily commitment, Go out into nature just for 5 minutes. Just go in your garden 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you can do. But make it a commitment that you do it every single day, because it's going to do you so good. And the angels are saying, please get out into the nature. So you know, they also are saying, if I don't know, moving, if someone's moving, or if you've been wanting to move away, if you're living in the city and you've been wanting to move away from the city, and you've been, you know, you haven't made up your mind, they're saying, this card is validating that yes, you must move away from the city. Not you must, but they're just saying, they're just validating for you that it's a yes, basically. So if you've been procrastinating, should I, shouldn't I? Yes, you should. So the angels are, I don't know who that message is for, but I hope it gets through to you. All right, and then from the next angel card, we have crystal clear intentions, which is Archangel Michael. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. You know, Pisces, we all deserve the best of everything in all ways. You know, prosperity and abundance are the universe's wishes for everyone. You know, you must just, if you're manifesting, when you're manifesting your desire, just make sure that you have crystal clear intentions of that manifestation. So you're clearly asking, the universe knows very crystal clear what you're asking for. So for example, I think I gave this example in the last reading, but you know, if you're asking, say for example, I want to manifest to win the lottery, and I say, this is, you know, I want to win the lottery, and that's all I put down, or that's the only thought I have in my mind. But you know, it's, you can win the lottery, you can win 11 rand, you can win 20 rand, you can win 50 rand. So if you're not going to be specifically clear, crystal clear on what you want, so if you want to win the full prize, the full what do they call it, the full jackpot prize, then that's what you ask for, because that's asking clearly, that is what I would like to put out there. I want the jackpot, so it's the large amount, not just 20 rand or 50 rand, if that makes sense. So make your intentions crystal clear, Pisces, whatever you're manifesting. Just imagine, you know, and also, you know, when you're doing manifestations, Pisces, when you're manifesting something, you've got to actually feel that feeling of having it already, because that's very important for manifestation. Because if you don't feel like you have it already, then you're not part of the vibration. You need to get onto the same vibration as what that desire is that you're wanting. So if you can feel the feeling of just having it, so if you've won that jackpot prize, feel that feeling, and oh, you know, and that puts you on that same vibration, and that will come to you, if that makes sense. You need to feel it. All right, so we have Celeste. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. This is quite amazing, because I can't remember which card it was now. I think it was this one, the nature. When I said to you, if you're contemplating moving from the city, and the answer was yes, because you were contemplating, should I, shouldn't I? Whoever that message was for. Well, there's another angel card that says a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So absolutely yes, make that move, Pisces. Well, I'm not sure if you can move in December, but maybe end of December, beginning of January. So I think that's when you'll be doing this move. Okay, Pisces, so the tarot cards that the angels got for you for the month of December is Princess of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the King of Wands in reverse. So, you know, with the Princess of Pentacles, or, you know, you could also call it the Page of Pentacles. You know, this card says there is, you know, there could be some minor issues in your relationship in December. I don't feel that there's going to be any big issues. That's why I said there is a bit of an issue, and then you're both going to realize how much you've taken each other for granted, and that the relationship is going to turn, it's going to go through a huge change for the better, for the positive. Communication, important for that. I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but I just need to get the message through clearly to you. You know, and also just with that said, also, you know, just try and keep the fire going in your relationship, Pisces. If this is a relationship that you really want, keep the fire going. Try and do some more spontaneous things with your partner, your love interest. Keep that fire going. Singles, you know, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you in love. You just need to get out there and grab those opportunities when they arrive. So be out there, because there's going to be a lot of opportunities for singles. Because I think, you know, this partnership also with that card, you know, there's a lot of faith and loyalty that can, you know, that between both of you, it's just more communication is needed. So I feel that it's quite a strong relationship. Okay, there's no Two of Cups, but I think that you are wanting to, because this is your energies, Pisces. This side is your energies, and this is your love interest partner energies. So, you know, you feel you're going to be changing, totally big change for you, and you're going to come to the realization that this is what you want to be more loyal and more faithful to this partner, to this future partner even. With the Two of Wands, the next card, you know, sometimes it can mean that you're choosing between two people, which I'm not really picking up yet. So I just think that this is the path that you were asking for in this nature. You know, should I leave the city and move more inland, you know, more away from the city, and get more into nature? This is you know, which road should I take? And as I said to you, the angels have said, yes, leave the city, because it's going to do you a lot of good. Alright, and then unfortunately, this card of the King of Wands in reverse, this is your energy, but I think this has happened down, this is what's caused conflict in this relationship, is, because, you know, when the King of Wands is in reverse, if the King of Wands is an Aries, could be Leo, or what's the other fire sign, Sagittarius, you could be dealing with either one of them. You know, they can be, you know, when this card's in reverse, I think you're coming across as, you know, very forceful, rude, and just unreliable. But I think this has already happened. This is December, so you are changing from being this person, this King of Wands in reverse. So you are going to change, and you're going to let go of this ego. And huge change for you. Your partner is probably going to be, wow, you know, because I think I know they've been left out in the cold. You know, you've left them out in the cold with this attitude, and now you've realized, because the universe was testing you, you've realized that if you don't let go of the ego, this relationship's not going to work. So you're going to be deciding, you're deciding to go and leave the city for calmer waters. And the angels are saying yes, because this is going to benefit your relationship, absolutely benefit your relationship, because you do have faith, especially with this card. You have faith in this relationship, and hence the butterfly. This relationship's going to transform for you. So get rid of the ego, which I think you're already doing. I feel it's already happening, which is that's amazing. That's really, really amazing. Not many people can just change like that, so I'm proud. You know, I just want to, I think there's more messages to come with these 3 cards. You and your partner, you have, you know, if you haven't, this is going to happen. You're going to be sitting down, and because you basically need to do this, you know, you need to sit and think through what it is that both of you want from this relationship. Because as the angels are saying, communication, communication, communication. So you both need to sit down and communicate exactly what you want. Your partner is going to stand their ground and let you know that, you know, this behavior that you've had, because this is your energies, Pisces, is not gonna, it's going to cause the relationship to break apart. So I'm getting that you are changing. You're going to change, because because the angels are giving you this guidance card. If you don't change and you don't let go of the ego, then, as I said earlier, the relationship's going to break up, unfortunately. Singles, be careful, because you could be meeting someone with this, or singles, you could be acting also with this kind of behavior, and you could even be meeting someone with this behavior. You know, just a rude, obnoxious person. You know, that's a red flag, Pisces. So red flags, you know, when there's red flags, just be very careful, because if you choose to be with a person like that, then it's your own fault. Then you can't complain, you know, when things go awry. So just keep that in mind. You know, also, I think, you know, this could just be the reason why you've been like this, Pisces, is because you've had a fear. So you need to let go of the fear and the ego. But you've had a fear of this fear of being trapped, or even getting, you know, being overburdened by things, and you run away from that. So it can be something from your childhood or from a past relationship that you haven't healed from, that you run away from those things. So maybe it's a good point to maybe try and work on that. You know, why is it? Why do you have a fear of being? It's not because it's not being trapped in your. That's in your mind. You're trapping your own mind. Because we are our own jail keepers, Pisces. So we need to work that out if that's how we feel. Because if that's also the case, then you're not ready to commit. Then you need to be honest with your partner that you're not wanting to commit. But I don't feel that that's not what's happening here. All right, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. These are just clarifying cards. 6 of Swords. Okay. And 10 of Wands. So it's exactly what I've just said now. Because the 10 of Wands is overburden. You know, you're feeling you have a fear of, you know, feeling overburdened. You don't want to be overburdened by anybody else. And you know, we don't have to. So if you're going to take on these burdens, then it's, you know, then it's your own fault, because you need to delegate, and you shouldn't be taking on everyone else's problems. Yes, absolutely, have compassion, help a little bit, but don't go overboard. Because, you know, you Pisces are well known for being hard workers, and sometimes I think you just take on too much, and then you overburden yourselves, and then you have problems in every sphere of life, not even only your relationship life, you know. And this is what makes you turn into this person, is because you're overburdening yourself, and then you become very, like anyone for that matter, we become cranky because we've overworked ourselves, overburdened ourselves with everyone else's problems. So try not to do that, Pisces, and let go of those things. You know, otherwise you just have burnout, you know. The Queen of Cups, it's in the reverse. So there's definitely codependence here with this Queen of Cups in reverse, and so you've taken on your partner's burdens, or other people's burdens for that matter. Someone is depending on you far too much, and that is going to make you turn into this King of Wands, absolutely. So you need to sort out those burdens, or maybe I feel that this could have already happened, and I don't know why, I'm just because I have a Six of Swords here. This is you walked away from a previous relationship. It could even be this relationship, okay. Whatever resonates, you can take it as it is, as it comes, but you've walked away from it. You because of, you know, the codependence, because and now you're in this next relationship, and you just, you know, you're fearing that you have to go through this burden again, with this person's you know, they just, you know, they expect too much from you. So it's a fear of yours. You need to work on this fear, because if this relationship is if you want it to work, then you've got to communicate and let this person know that you know, you feel that they're asking too much of you, and they're too dependent on you, and it needs to be, you know, even, you know, give and take. You can't put all the strain on yourself, Pisces, but this is definitely what's happening. Codependence is not a good thing for a relationship. Interdependent, yes, when you depend on each other for little things, but yes, you can rely on someone for different things, but it depends where you are in the relationship. If you have children and your partner looks after the children, or you know, your partner does things that, you know, that you can't get to, or so, but just make sure that everything's even, you know, so that the one person isn't overburdened with things, because Pisces, I know that you as I said earlier on, you're such hard workers, and you just hate to say no. But really, if you want anything to work in your life, you don't want to be overworked and swamped with other people's work and problems. Otherwise, it's just going to make you be the horrible person that you actually aren't. I hope that made sense. All right, let's get to your partner's energies. Okay, so we first have the World card. So Pisces, you could be dealing with someone that is that's long distance from you with the World card. Not necessarily, but it does mean that it could be you know, you could be in a long distance relationship, and that's a strain in its, you know, in itself. But also, you know, your partner's energy is like, you know, they've come full circle as well. Full circle with this World card in the relationship. So if nothing changes, because here they have the Seven of Wands, so they're fighting off, you know, they're going to fight off this, they're going to be fighting you off because of your you know, the way that you've been with the King of Wands in reverse, because they've come full circle in the relationship. So if the communication, this is why, I mean, they've been left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, and if there's no communication, proper communication, and that you're both on the same page, I'm afraid, you know, this relationship is going to end. Think about what you want in this relationship, and work together. Just work together, and you know, so that one person hasn't got more burdens than the other person. Otherwise, it becomes a huge problem, and we don't want to sit with those problems in December. Pisces. All right, I'm just going to get clarifying cards for your partner's energies. Pisces partners have interest energies. Okay, so we have just one more card, please. There we go. Okay, so we have Judgment in reverse. And so, you know, we all know what judgment is. So, you know, things are going to work themselves out. But, you know, because this is in reverse, the judgment, there is going to be self-doubt and, you know, yes, self-doubt because of the fact that there's no communication at the moment. So there needs to be that communication so that you can both, you know, get free of all these, well, you need to get free of the burdens, and your partner needs to, you need to work on this relationship. So as I said, you know, it's because it's become nasty, and it's because everything's all the, you know, all the burdens are sitting on your side, and it's very unbalanced at the moment. But judgment will prevail, and with after the communication, and you know, also I think with these cards, because your partner's energies is the clarified cards is Knight of Pentacles. So a Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving knight. So they're moving very slow because they're not understanding, and they're not understanding that you going through this because you're not communicating to them, and you're not giving them, you know, you're not saying anything to them. You're just carrying on, you know, taking on all the burdens. So they're trying to find the strength because we have the strength in reverse here, Pisces. And you know, when it's in reverse, they're still trying to find that strength to cope with what's going on here on your side, with, you know, with you reacting like the King of Wands in reverse. So I think that you are the one that needs to come initiate the conversation, the communication, so that you both understand where, you know, so that you both can get on the same page. You know, get your vibrations on the same page, because then things are going to work out definitely. Because the angels are saying if you do communicate, you get out into nature, you have crystal clear intentions of what you want in the relationship. Communication is core. And this whole relationship, I think this is the third time I'm saying it's going to be beautiful if you just take this advice, Pisces, because judgment is going to be fair. So at the end of the day, the universe is testing your relationship, so just be aware of that. And with your free will, let's get everything into positive for December, Pisces. Alright, with that all said, I hope that all makes sense for you, and that, you know, there's some guidance here for you for the month of December. The gemstone that the angels have chosen for you for the month of December is a lapis lazuli. If you can see it quite, I don't know if you can see the speckles, but there's speckles of gold in there with the blue. Beautiful, beautiful stone. So what the lapis lazuli alleviates pain, and especially for migraine headache pain. It can even help you with, you know, if you're losing your if you have hearing loss, it can help you with that. It also very good, you know, you can overcome mild depression. And it even benefits the respiratory and nervous systems. So place it, because it's a blue and your throat chakra is blue, place the stone, you know, on your throat chakra, you have on your neck at the bottom, you know, where your thyroid gland sits, or even on your third eye, for a while, you know, when you're in nature or you're just, you know, taking a break. So I have a bit of Louise Hay's also, some advice. So Louise Hay's, you can heal your life. So what she says about when you have migraine headaches, the probable cause is dislike of being driven and resisting the flow of life. So if this is you and you're getting migraines, in Louise Hay's book, you know, the affirmation for a new thought pattern is, I relax into the flow of life and let life provide all that I need easily and comfortably. Life is for me. So I do think that this is an appropriate stone for you, Pisces, because it's going to help you. It's definitely going to help you if you do, you know, if you are suffering from a bit of depression because of all this load that's on your shoulders. Just go to try and get to a crystal shop near you and get yourself some lapis lazuli, and you can put some in your pocket. They also sell bracelets, rings, and pendants. So it'll do you good. And also, please just get out into nature. The angels are asking you. It's going to do you the world of good. Get rid of these burdens off your shoulders. Communicate. Oh, I'm repeating myself, but I need to, Pisces. I want to get this message through to you because I want you to have a beautiful and positive December. Okay, Pisces, it was good to do your reading for you once again. I will connect with you again in January. I'm wishing you a lot of love and light for the month of December, and Merry Christmas to you all and all you cross watchers. Bye for now.